What's going on, Merc fam? Thank you for tuning in to episode 10 of our 31 Days of Halloween challenge. I love doing all of these videos, and for today's video, I chose something specifically memorable. But before we get into this awesome review, I want to make sure that everybody has the chance to like, subscribe, tap the notification bell if you haven't already. I just want to make sure that everything I post, you guys see, you're aware of, you click, and you watch, all right? Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about The Descent. I know that a lot of you have seen this movie. It absolutely stands out to me as being a classic cave diving monster type of movie. I watched this movie back in 2009, around the same time that I graduated high school, and I specifically remember my mother being extremely scared of this movie, right? There's something about caves and cave diving and being in these very confined, tight spaces that really drives my mother crazy. I think that it's a fear that everyone has. No one wants to be in a cave system where these tunnels are either collapsing or you gotta shimmy through a tiny little crevice. It's just not what you want to do. That idea alone, being in a cave stuck, just scares people enough already. This movie basically revolves around a group of women who are essentially trying to explore this cave. It's something that they've done in the past, not this specific cave, but they've cave dived in the past, so this is nothing new to them. Everyone has their equipment, everyone is ready, everyone knows who the leader is. It's just something that they've done. What I really enjoyed about this movie, The Descent, is the layers the script had. Not only are they preparing to go into this cave, going cave diving, but they're actually dealing with the death of someone's husband and their family member. The trip is really a form to bring everyone back together. The main goal of one of the main characters, Juno, is to just rekindle this friendship and kind of right the wrongs for not attending the funeral and not being around for certain things for her friend. But we can tell that the girl that she is apologizing to, the real main character, doesn't want to hear it. And that's what I mean by there were so many layers. As they're going through this cave, certain information and things are pertinent are unfolding. We find this group of women entering this cave. They're exploring. They're following Juno, who is the leader in this team. And as they continue to de-escalate into this cave, submerging themselves further into it, the group of women actually fall victim to a cave-in, and the way that they entered is a way that they cannot exit. It is at that moment that Juno reveals to them that they are exploring an unexplored cave, all right? And everyone gets extremely pissed. She told them that they're just going to be diving into this cave that has been explored already. So now they have multiple problems, all right? Our collection of women are in a deeper hole than they really realize, because Juno told the emergency services that they were going to be at another location. So no one is really going to know where to even start looking for them because they're in an unexplored cave. So of course, like I said, everyone's pissed off. This is when the movie becomes a little bit creepy. One of the girls actually notices this human-like creature drinking out of this water source, but as soon as she goes to look again, it's gone. Now she tells everyone, but nobody really believes them. They think that she's hallucinating. It could be, certain elements in this cave that's throwing off your vision, your hearing. So they move on from it and they continue to find their way out of this cave. One of the girls notices a light and she starts to run to it, but unfortunately it was just like, not an illusion per se, but it was just something creating some sort of illumination, okay? And she ends up falling, breaking her legs. So not only do we have some people that are lost, now we got someone that's broken their legs, and they're now in this pit of like bones and blood. And everyone is shocked and surprised, except for that one young lady who noticed the humanoid, and she pretty much tells everyone, like, I told you so. And this is when the movie becomes a sci-fi horror thriller movie, where everyone is running around in this cave trying to find a way out while these humanoid bat-like people are trying to eat and kill them. In the movie, they call them crawlers, and the crawlers are able to see at night. I mean, they've evolved. They've lived in this cave for so long. It seemed to me in the movie they eat rabbits and other little animals or people that actually go into this cave. The group of women actually come across other equipment, so it is a known fact that people have been in this cave before. They just didn't make it out. Now, I'm not going to destroy your dreams of watching how this movie ends, but I will tell you all that there is an alternate ending in the UK version. There's certain things that tie into our version, but I'm gonna leave that one out because I'm sure when you watch it, you're gonna see the US version. So pretty much she wakes up seeing the girl in the cave, and she sees like a birthday cake in the dark, but it's not a birthday cake, it is a torch. So pretty much one of the young ladies gets hurt, and she's having some sort of hallucination where she sees this birthday cake. And this is something that we saw throughout the movie. Like I told you, a lot of different layers. They were explaining a lot of certain things throughout the movie. So she sees this cake, which we all are in reference to when you watch it. And it's not a cake, it's a torch. And in the distance, we see like groups of crawlers making their way to her, and the movie stops. Now, I know that sounds a little boring, but that's not the ending. It's just a different ending that kind of ties into what happens in the US version. Now, I'm leaving out so many twists and turns. I promise you, you all will absolutely love this movie. Of course, I'm going to give this movie a 10 out of 10. You already know that I'm a pure gore fan, and I really want to make sure that you guys have a really good movie to watch during these Halloween times, all right? Now, if you love this review, if you love this movie, go ahead, jump in my comments. Let me know what you think. Did you love this review? Did you love The Descent as a movie? Let me know in my comment section. That is the only way that I'm gonna really know. You already know what it is though. It's been a pleasure. It's your boy Merc, but I'm out.
Take the wheel, it's going out of control. I ain't got a flex, but my money swole. I'm flying real life, nigga, not just pose. Hands down, I'm the man now. You better do your research before I air it out. I'm smoking on reefer and it's very loud.